Hello and welcome to this episode of Ask Raghav. Today I'm going to take up a question that is, how do you handle a 90 days notice period, or how do you handle a long notice period? Now this question has been asked by a lot of you, and recently Vinay has asked this question. So today I will tell you in detail, step by step, how do you handle a long notice period.
Simplilearn's new skiller platform offers online certification courses on various in-demand skills for free. Yes, you can now learn any technology free of cost and gain the important skills that will make you job ready. SkillUp provides self-paced courses on leading technologies such as AI, machine learning, data science, cloud computing, cybersecurity and more, with 90 days course access that you can complete at your own pace and schedule. You can enroll to any course of your interest and learn the necessary skills and get a course completion certificate for free, which you can highlight on your resume to increase the chances of getting hired. So sign up to the Simplilearn Skiller platform now and upskill yourself for a better career growth. The link is in the description below.
Now here, the first thing is, I will tell you why do companies have these long notice periods, and how do you handle the notice period when you go to a new organization or when you go to an interview, and how do you handle the notice period in your original organization. So why do companies have these long notice period? And you will see that most of the times the larger service based organizations have these long notice periods, and that is because they want to keep some buffer time. So in case you are involved in some critical project, and they need to keep some buffer time so that you complete all your responsibilities, you give all the KTs, they should be a person ready to take on your responsibilities, or they need some time to find your replacement, so they want to keep some buffer time. A lot of people think that these long notice periods are there to prevent employees from leaving the organizations or prevent them from finding other new jobs, but I believe most of the times it is not the case, because if somebody has already decided to leave the organization or a job, just keeping him there by these kind of means of having long notice periods will not actually help the company. So most of the times it is to keep a buffer time so that all the things can be arranged before you leave. Now coming to the point, how do you handle notice period, or how do you communicate to the interviewer or to the HR of the new organization where you are going for a job search or for the interview that you have a 90 days notice period? Whenever you are asked about your notice period, you can say that in my organization, the official notice period is 90 days, but that is negotiable and I can discuss and get an earlier release. Now, in case you are asked another question, how you will get an earlier release or how soon you can get released, you can say that I should be able to get a release between 45 days to 60 days, that is 2 months, or you can also say between 1 month to 2 months. And if you are asked how, then you can say that I have completed most of my project responsibilities and my project is getting over. You can say whatever is the real scenario, and you can also inform that I will be able to provide all my KTs within a period of 30 to 45 days, and I can talk to my managers and HR and they should be able to give me an earlier release. Now also make sure that this also depends on how good your interview goes, because if your interview goes very well, the new organizations always keep some buffer time to hire a new person. So if you have done well and they really need you, they will discuss all the possibilities. So make sure that you give a very good interview and you prepare well. So this is how you handle in the new organization. Now coming back to your older organization, when you have found a job and now you want to discuss and put in your papers and then a request for an earlier release, you can talk to your manager or whoever is responsible for your release process that I have got a very good job and I have enjoyed my time here, I have learned a lot of things, and now I want to start and look for newer opportunities and try out different things. So I am putting in my papers and I will be able to complete all my responsibilities, plus I will be able to give all the KTs within 30 days or 45 days, whatever you feel is right, and then you can request for a earlier release. Now I have also heard some people that what they do is they when they have 90 days notice period in their current organization, they put in the papers and then start for a job search. Now you can do this, but there are some things that you should keep in mind. Number one is you should be very confident that you will get a job within 3 months, and that depends on your experience, your skills, how relevant are your skills, how rare or common are your skills, and based on that you can take this decision. I will suggest that before putting in your papers, you start the interview process, you start the job search, and then you will be in a better position. You will know how your interviews are going, what is lacking, what more you want to learn, what more you have to learn, or what skills you have to add, and based on that you will know how sooner will you be able to get a job, and then you take a decision if you want to put in your papers even when you do not have a job in your hand. So make sure that this scenario is different for different people. So based on what level you are, what is your skill set, how confident you are, you can take this decision. But then of course this should be the last option. The first option should be that you discuss with your manager, with your HR, and then you can try for an earlier release. I hope this was useful. If you have any questions for the next episode of Ask Raghav, you can put it in the comment section below, and I will see you soon. Thank you for watching and never stop learning.